Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. Today, we return to the ancient world of Pokemon. 36 pack, like a sealed booster box of this is so rare at this point. I think TCG Player, I'll put the thumbnail in there. TCG Player is over $1,000 a box for 36 packs of these bad boys. It's crazy. So, sit back and relax. My patron Kevin, all the way in old San Fran, California over there. This is the same patron, by the way, who owns the Pokédex app in the App Store and business for Pokemon trading that he's been building. So if you are a huge Pokemon single card guy, this is the guy you probably want to communicate with. This is the guy working on that. And today, we are going to go back and we are going to crack 36 packs of a very old product called Ancient Origins. And man, do I have stories for you all like I always do, everybody. So obviously, these were 36 packs that I broke down myself a very, very long time ago with my mom and I broke these down. She helped me do that a long time ago. I think, oh my God, 8 years ago? So we broke these down ourselves by breaking down a bunch of EX, GX boxes. Our first little Dr. V over here. And so I know for a fact they are authentic. They're not weighed, they're not tampered, nothing along those lines. Again, everybody, I will tell you the same thing I say in all these pack opening videos. Please be extremely careful. So Rudy, I found 36 packs for like $100, man. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Please understand that. So far, we're starting off pretty soft, everybody. Now, there are a bunch of actual little regular rares and holos that are, $2, $4, $8, $10, but obviously we are chasing the big flashy stuff, everyone. But just like I said, please use extreme caution if you're just going to buy a random loose pack online for $20, $30, $40, $50 a pack, okay? Beautiful, beautiful Flareon, my goodness. And the old Porygon Z, I think it's pronounced. And I know half of you all just show up just to see how bad Rudy's going to mispronounce the cards, and that's half the fun. That's what we like to do here. So, as we crack these, looking for some goodies, so far, we have a slow start. And like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to these. These were in a giant box in Rudy's Pokemon bathroom. Another Volcarona, really? Okay. There is no rhyme or reason. Like I said, we could get above average, mega pull rates. We could get below average. There is no set pattern. These were all loose boxes. Each box I broke down had 2 or 3 Lost Origin packs in it from the fancy packaging. So these are all just shuffled in giant boxes in Rudy's Pokemon bathroom. So we don't know if we're going to get a bunch of trash today. And, Kevin's just going to get 0 holos in the whole thing. Or like the last video, which was Evolutions, where it was insane. We had insane amounts of pull rates. So it is completely unknown what we're going to get. So it is definitely a very, very bizarre non-foil and foil. That's very bizarre start to this video. What the heck is going on? So we got a reverse, an upside down regular holo. And again, this was an era where card quality and manufacturing was not the best, everybody. A couple small things to remind everyone, when you are checking or price checking these type of cards, please be aware that they look pretty cheap on like TCG Player. Another Flareon, really? Hey, there's a nice little hit. Dr. E. Remember, most of the cards that are this old that are on TCG Player are going to be pretty played. So you may see us get like a mega hit here, and you may think, oh, that's like a $20 card. What's Rudy going all crazy about? And yeah, maybe $20 if it's played and damaged, but pack fresh of these things, unless it's graded for a long time. Wow, we are not getting anything major so far. This is a tough start here, Kevin. I'm hoping we get some really good goodies, but dang. Where's all our mega hits, man? Not like the other box opening we did. Holy smokes. Jeez, I love the Magikarp. So, anyways, Belter and Garden Hose. We have a Garden Hose. All right, once again, a bunch of small, kind of couple dollar cards type things. But anyway, so there's most of the money in these type of cards is when we pull something crazy. And it gets graded. That's really the big thing. A very cool looking card there. That's where the premiums get absolutely nuts, everybody. And register. Wow, really? This might be the worst vintage Pokemon box opening we've had, everybody. This is a tough. We are like a quarter of the way in, and I haven't seen any crazy big flashy thing. Oh wait, maybe. We got energy transfer. Very nice looking trainer there. Hey, a Gyarados. Man, nice. That was foil. Or, sorry, holo for my Pokemon audience, everybody. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's really what it comes down to, is these older Pokemon cards, getting the graded in the PSA 10. Oh, there we go. So, well, a good moment to stop there. Getting, like, the number one card we get graded at PCG, yeah, Rudy's going to shill for himself, is Pokemon. That is the number one card that we grade. Number two would be Flesh and Blood. Then you go into Magic and Sorcery and, Weiss and everything else there. So we have our first Lugia EX. Absolutely gorgeous card. My God. These are the type of hits being packed fresh, because when you go online, all of them are like heavy play, damage. Getting these things in like a perfect 9 or 10. See? Right there. Look at it. Right out of the pack. Look at that, everybody. Can you see that? You can see, like, this won't be a perfect 10. This would be like a 9. See the little nick on the corners? A lot of these older cards, even packed fresh, are incredibly rare in actual true packed fresh condition. And that's why, these things are super sensitive. They fall apart, they get damaged, they scratch the surface. And we got coming into here, we got K again, really. And no, that was disappointing. So, a lot of the card grading between PSA, Rudy, PCG, and everything is pretty much people getting these old cards and slabbing them, and the values swing big time. Ooh, Vileplume, that's a really beautiful looking card. And of course, Dr. E again, non-hollow. That's where the price is. Like, again, a lot of these cards that, if the card is, $50 in, played or raw or something, I mean, it could easily skyrocket to hundreds or 500-600 if it's actually like a perfect 10, which again, is not very easy to do, everybody. So we got a Gloom and a little reverse and a regular. Again, even these packed fresh cards, well, these actually look pretty nice. Because like I said, you still see little nicks on the corner. That's just how the factory made these cards and cut them a long time ago. And that's just kind of how it is. I've held these things for a very, very long time. And I know the history. These came, oh, here we go. These came direct from Pokemon and distribution. So I know the authenticity of it. And there you go. Machamp EX for a second big old hit there. Dude, those are some big looking hands. Holy cow. And then again, pretty nice. But again, I can see already from the factory little tiny marks that would prevent it from being a 10. And that's why, that's, a lot of people always, I get messages after I do these Pokemon videos, and people always ask me about that. Rudy, I don't understand why a Pokemon box is $1,000 and every card is $5. It's a lot of it is the chase cards and the graded card market. A lot of people really chase these things. And Rudy's Sable Eyes, another Porygon Z. And that is why the financial value swings really big on old Pokemon, because people want to preserve the major old hits. Do I think these things should be over $1,000 in TCG Player? I mean, it's really not up to me. Level Ball, another Gyarados. I wish it was hollow, but that is just how the market works many times. And, we talk about that so many times on this YouTube channel, where everybody's wound up about Sword and Shield now. And now people are starting to realize that, wait a minute, Scarlet Violet may not be a trash zero set era of Pokemon. And now the market's starting to actually take into consideration, God, really? Registeel again? Dude, I hope we get some stuff at the end here. We're like halfway through this video. And Kevin, we've got 2 mega hits there. This has been a tough video here. My goodness. All right, Echo Arm and another flipping Registeel. Wow. Special. I mean, we got a bunch of small stuff, but dude, where's our big hits? My goodness, can we please have some monster hits, everybody? And this is part of just going back and gambling on these old things. Hey, there we go. Finally. Beautiful. Oh, that is a stunningly beautiful Gyarados. I've never even seen that artwork on that Gyarados. Wow. Absolutely love it. That's a great hit. Corner looks, not perfect. You got little tiny from the factory cutter. See that in the corner? The little tiny marks from the factory. Very, very common in Pokemon. Finally, a really nice Gyarados there. It's like, dang, dude, this is... this stuff happens. When we do these things, we have no way of knowing if these packs are going to be super loaded or not. And looks like a Vegisaurus, a Veggie Spin. Okay, that's unfortunately disappointing. So I would consider so far 3 major hits. We are definitely below the average right now. I'm hoping in the end here we do get some other big stuff. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's see what we get. Vile. Here we go. Ooh, I don't think that's one of the major hits, but my goodness, that is a crazy looking. We got Giratina Cantina Taco EX. I'm not really sure what that one is, but it is gorgeous looking. Same old little marks in the corner. Again, beautiful card, but it would not grade a perfect 10. I can tell you that. It would not be. You can see the little tiny nicks. It'd probably be grade 9, 9.5 range, maybe. I have no idea. That would be. All I know is if you can see whitening, you ain't getting a 10. That's kind of my attitude on all that stuff. All right, here we go. Moving forward here. And, some of these things are just so cool looking. It's funny how art changes over the years, you know. Beautiful little reverse there. Hey, Volcarona, and actually regular holo there. It's so fascinating to me. Like when you look at Pokemon cards from like this one, from like 5, 10 years ago. You look at Pokemon cards from like a year ago. You look at Pokemon cards from a long, like you can see the different style of arts and different eras and blocks. And really, and it's kind of, it's very interesting to see as time goes on, how the actual, you know, the art design and the theme and what they're told to do, how it kind of shifts. It's very interesting to tell the differences. You know, you can kind of, the more you handle Pokemon cards, you notice that as time goes on. Really, a Regirock? Really? Well, this box opening, everybody, with 36 random packs from Rudy's bathroom. Unfortunately, this time around, Kevin, it does not look like you are going to be above average on beating it. This definitely looks like a below average box opening. And beautiful special energy. There's a nice one. It's actually a nice little holo there. But, Metagross. It does not look like... we are at 4 mega hits. We're supposed to be, from what I gather from a long time ago, do we have any mega hits here? I don't know. Let's see here. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that reverse Jolteon. Wow. That lightning is beautiful. And you know, that's our first Porygon, actually. That is actually our first fancy holo one. Slightly off-centered, left to right there. And that is a really nice looking card, though. Very cool looking. I'm going to put that up there. It's still kind of a full art, flashy thing. Again, I believe you're supposed to be around 8 and a 36-pack sample size. And I consider this around 5. So we are below average on this random grab of 36 packs. This time around, this is one of the Pokemon videos that does not look like we are going to be around that 7, 8 average, everybody. All right, we got the Garden Shovel. And nothing good. Well, folks, Kevin, sorry, man. We did not have a home run box opening for Ancient Origins. It looks like it's just going to be a below average day. It is what it is. Gloom, flipping Claydol, really? Not even a holo version. Come on, give us at least one other mega hit in the close. This is a very unfortunate weak box opening. And then, of course, every time I do videos like this, Gloom. Gyarados! Again, it's not. Every time I do videos like this, after I publish it, I get a bunch of pages. Rudy, I'm in for Ancient Origins. Please grab the packs that were right after the previous video because that packs were bad. So the next ones, my odds are even better. Folks, the packs have no correlation. The packs right next to this one in my giant case are all from other sealed product that was broken down. There is no correlation to anything. So every time I do videos like this, I always get someone else. Ooh, Gorilla. Okay, reverse. Meta flipping gross. Really? Terrible. Oh my God. 4 packs left, everybody. So just remember that for the patrons who want to do another one of these and try to have a redemption type thing after Kevin's getting completely just pounded on this video, again, the packs are just, everything's random. There is no guarantee. There's no way to knowing. I mean, look at the last Evolutions video. These are randomized packs from a bunch of boxes that were broken down. We have no idea if there's going to be a lucky string or not. Porygon and it's extended art that time. It's still not even flipping holo, man. Please, one more mega hit in the close. One more. One giant hit. Come on. Oh, God, come on. Magikarp. Reverse Energy. Dr. E. Non-holo again. Golly. Well, sorry, Kevin. We are not having Lady Luck on our side. And this happens, man. It's rare, but it does happen. All right, everybody. We're getting to the end here. Ball Toy and, all right, a holo Vizio TV. All right, that's a regular decent holo, not a exotic one, but this is it. Last pack of the day, everybody. Are we ready? Here we go. Level ball. Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 main hits. We are way below the average of 8. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin, the odds were not in your favor today. Everybody out there, remember, this patron is the guy who owns the Pokédex, or Pocket Dex app in the App Store and everything in the Pokemon world. If you guys want to check it out, because this patron just got pounded. And I'm sure we're going to have a bunch of comments in the comment section that says, hashtag, I don't know, pounded in the face or something, or hashtag Hosetown. This was a tough opening, man. Unfortunately, I was hoping for one or two more mega hits there that would be kind of that packed fresh type of material, but just didn't happen today, everybody. Didn't happen. So this was the Ancient Origins box opening. We do have like Steam Siege and what else we got? Fate Reforged. I think we already did Evolutions. We got a couple more Pokemon stuff we sprinkled through, but we also have a Sorcery Alpha opening. We got the Flesh and Blood openings coming up here. We got some Alpha Flesh and Blood openings. We got the new Misty coming up here. And of course, we got more Magic stuff sprinkled in and some old Weiss craziness coming up. And remember, folks, if you are a patron out there, remember, we have the final wave of Azure Lane Weiss stuff coming up on a sale here. The last print run of the infamous Ladies of Azure Lane coming up. And that, for me, and the reason I'm telling everyone is, remember, folks, the reprint second edition, well, it doesn't say second edition. The only difference between the cards, they don't say first edition or second edition, is that the Chase SP cards are in silver signatures instead of gold signature. There is no other markings on triple rares or anything. You cannot distinguish between versions. And I just want to remind everybody, Azure Lane was the #1 selling Weiss set in the last year. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a very kind patron, Kevin. All the cards are heading your way. Everybody have a beautiful day.